I couldn't escape it. It was all over my feet. I was like, what the f*** is happening? She was up there for 11 minutes, and there's hours and hours and hours and hours of people.
Katy Perry underneath the Baphomet. When you flip this symbol around,
dang,
is the Baphomet.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Space Zambonie. My name's Alex.
And I'm Matt.
This is a pop culture comedy podcast where we...
Skitty pop, 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 boom, boom. Pop culture.
Sorry. That triggered my skitty bop 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 boom boom.
You the scat man?
Yeah. Me and Bridget had a whole week where that was our version of Tourette's was singing that out loud.
Wow. Dang.
Our vocal stim. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
Look, it's 2025. I don't know what's kosher anymore. I don't know.
I don't know. That's why I don't talk really.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of episodes you talk. The last time you showed Mr.Pissair, so last time you had full control of this podcast.
I sure
you
did it.
Mr. Pissair.
I got to catch up. I got to make a new one.
Yeah.
With a new disgusting
Mr. Pissair follow-up video. Where are they now?
In a million mansion.
Yeah. So, all right. Here is my hypothetical for today, Matthew.
Yeah?
If you could send any celebrity into space and they have to stay there, who would it be and why? Living or dead?
Maybe Joe Rogan. Because he's always on the search for aliens.
So, what about that Ancient Aliens guy?
Whoa, that'd be crazy.
I think he'd be happy up there.
Aliens.
I'm stuck in space with aliens.
I'm closer to my kind.
Finally, my people. Oh, boy.
They understand me. I was left here by them.
Yeah.
Andy. Aliens.
You know who I would send? If it's living or dead, I would send Stephen Hawking up there.
Whoa.
Now, hear me out.
He'd be zero G.
My reasoning
Yeah.
is because how much science he would get done in space.
He probably would get a lot
He
of
got
science
so
done.
much science done on Earth. Imagine if you threw his ass in space.
Yeah, could you imagine if his brain didn't have the gravity of Earth and it was able to float limitless in space?
You just have to send his pit crew with him.
Whoa. That'd be crazy. Dude.
Steven's down a tire. Go, go, go!
I like that. His chair is like the SS Enterprise. The USS Enterprise.
You know how fast those pit crew people go?
They're fast.
It's insanely
They're
fast.
super fast.
Oh, the fastest things I've ever seen.
I wish I could change the tire that fast. But they also have those tire guns. You know, they shoot the tire with the gun and it just puts a new tire on there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's like a Ratchet and Clank weapon.
Mm-hmm. The tire gun.
We got quick news for y'all.
Whoa.
Disclaimer.
Rapid fire laughs.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of these are new. I'm pretty sure I built this guide, so these should be new. But if they're not, oh, lovely. Science
What
of Can
the-
I watch this without? Oh,
Yeah?
this was strange.
Why? What's going on?
This is another one of just on my feed for some reason. Nothing to do with me in general, but it showed up on my feed, and I was like, oh, this is strange.
All right.
Tagged something along the lines of, oh my god, someone to finally defeat her in a rap battle.
What?
So I was like, oh, okay, I'm interested in seeing
Yeah.
who this is and how hard she is to beat.
The person she's going against is pretty good, as he has a comeback for every single line.
Okay, that's the setup.
Yeah?
This guy's pretty good because he's got a personally, that's what a rap battle is, no?
Yeah. You're supposed to have a comeback.
You're supposed to have every
Otherwise-
line.
No. I like
You're
that.
being mean to me.
Ouch, my feelings.
You're being mean. You got me upsetty. Gonna drown my feelings up in spaghetti.
Whoa, damn.
Bars.
Alex, you gotta do a battle.
And I'll show you my rear end.
All right, so immediately I was like, anyone can beat her.
Wild and out.
Oh, yeah. It is. Oh, I want
Oh my god.
I'm ripping the clutch. If I get so ready, it would not be much.
Nothing much. It's the name of my game. Liking and says, stay in your lane.
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
tracks you drive, I can tell you Caucasian.
Okay.
Your Don't mind me, I'm still trying to process everything.
Oh, you look like you're gonna fall asleep.
No, I'm processing.
Oh no, you're gonna fall asleep again. This
No,
podcast.
it's not the fall asleep face. That's not the fall asleep face. That's the I can't believe that this is the video face.
Isn't that weird, right?
It is weird.
It's just
This girl is a splendid rapper.
yeah. I didn't think that she'd be the one that's like, well, I don't know if anyone could beat her. She's just too
She
tough.
can.
in this
She
rap
is.
battle.
She's spitting the bars. She's got the fire.
Yeah.
She's dropping bombs like crazy.
If we condense what just happened,
Yeah?
it's, you want my butt. I don't want your butt. You're white. It's boiled down.
I do hear that people that are white poop bird poops. Whoa.
This has to be the.
That was the craziest rap clip I've ever seen.
I can't believe that was the thing. That was so insane.
Right? I was like, this is what... I don't get it.
That was really good.
Just,
Both of them
weird
blew
to
my
me.
mind with the way they rapped.
I guess I've seen like rap battles that are a lot quicker and freestyle, and like you don't even really need a crazy beat. It's just some guy in the back going...
Yeah. Oh my God.
So like this...
Yeah.
is so like over the top.
Yeah.
It almost feels scripted. It just feels like a silly scripted Full House sketch.
I feel like that they would have something a little bit spicier if it was scripted.
that was spicy, bro. They got this guy saying this is the craziest clip he's ever seen.
That is true. That is a fact.
All right, let's go to the next one.
The next.
I don't know what the next one is. I apologize. Let's see.
Oh, we saw that.
This. Okay, that's it. We just did the rap one then. It's fine. It's fine.
Right. Whoa.
Do the one I just sent you.
Oh my God.
I gotta put it into the doc. I do. Give me a second then. Give me a second.
Memes.
Oh boy. The quickiest of memes.
This TikTok you sent me, or you
Yeah.
texted it to me?
It's a tiki-taki.
Tiki-taki.
A tiki-taco.
Tiki taco, no sirocco.
No sriracha.
Tiki tiki tembo, no saramba.
That's
No sarembo.
how am I gonna do this? Now I have to fucking
Just hold the phone to your.
Flembo.
hold the phone to the camera.
Do it.
Nah,
Old school show videos.
that's like equals 3.
You just show your phone.
Hi, it's me, Eagles 3.
Boom.
I'm Ray
Boom,
William
boom,
Johnson.
boom, 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 boom.
Even in
boom,
Eula?
boom. Yeah.
Why'd you do that when I said equals 3?
Because they're part of Equals 3. Aren't they? No, that's he. Whoops. Equals 3 is Roy William Johnson, or something.
Yeah,
Oops.
that's what I just said.
I'm mixing them up. Ray William Johnson sucks. He always talks. Hi, it's Ray William Johnson. Did you ever see the
so
time?
glad you got there. That's what the joke I was just making.
Did you ever see the time? Yeah,
Bridget sent me this meme. I have no clue.
it's a
what
Ray
it is.
William Johnson. What's Ray William Johnson
boy.
doing on
Oh, this
a?
episode's fucking awful. Here we go.
What are you talking about? I think this is the most entertaining. Woo! Yeah, baby! Oh, mommy!
Why? Was that a real noise, or did they edit that plop sound? Because that was crazy.
I can't believe she tried catching a shark and they got eaten by sharks. It was crazy.
Yeah, going into it, what is the plan?
I don't know.
That's a
To
great,
get eaten by
great
sharks?
point. Just like, I'm just gonna fucking club this like one of my
Yeah.
grandkids.
And technically, she's using a walker, so if she's using a walker, she can't really swim, so she like died that day, huh?
And also,
Turned into a shark.
Whoa!
oh, I didn't even see that happen. She turned into a shark.
It's the AI.
Oh my god.
Bridget, that's true.
That's so fucking stupid. Why?
Alex,
Why would you do that?
Alex, that wasn't.
I'm
AI.
so glad you pointed that
That
out.
was real.
Oh
that-
my god, what the fuck?
That old lady turned into a shark. I think that's not even a real old lady. I think it's
Yeah,
David
that's
Blaine.
that's all AI.
I think it's David Blaine, Alex. I don't think it's AI. I think it's
can't see
David
that.
Blaine.
Okay.
David Blaine just turned into a shark. He pretended to be an old lady.
Honestly, if this video was David Blaine, I'd be like, that's real. I mean, it just turned into a shark.
What if that's his new thing? He just uses AI to fool people, but he's really not doing any of the tricks.
I put a nail through my hand. He's like, well, that's crazy. And now I also turn into a shark.
I'm getting crucified. Didn't he crucify himself one time?
I believe it. He's
Something
done everything.
crazy.
Do everything once.
And then he was like hung up for like 3 days without any food.
Well, Jesus had 40 days and 40 nights.
But that was in the desert.
I know.
Yeah. And then the Satan tempted him. The Satan.
Yeah, and I think Satan probably tempts David Blaine, right?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. It's called money.
Let's see this lady turn into a shark again.
Yeah. Wow.
So weird. I didn't even catch it because how quick it is.
Yeah. That was a smooth transition. Wow.
Was it? Or was it just barely a transition?
Wow. Wow.
You don't even need AI to do this. You just put shark.png, you throw them in the
That
water
is
for the
true.
last 2 frames of their video.
That is true. Huh.
All right, so we're going to hop into the main segment for today.
It's the main course?
No, it's not back yet.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
The full set one is really delayed.
That's weird.
The full shit.
We'll worry about that. So
Yeah?
we're going to do Katy Perry in space. We're
Whoa.
going to have to push off Vitaly again.
We're in the Girls in Space.
We are the girls in space on a girly girl crusade.
We're going to scream loud.
So if anyone doesn't know, Katy Perry went to space. And
For all of like 10 minutes.
You guys see Katy Perry went to
now we're going to hold off because...
Did you guys see that Katy Perry went to space?
This is going to get crazy.
Yeah.
So it was
In the penis shit?
live broadcasted.
Yeah.
They put a bunch of women together in the giant penis.
Yep.
And they launched it into space. All this was live. All this was live.
Did you watch it live?
No, actually. So it was really funny. It showed up on my Twitter feed.
Yeah.
It said, Katy Perry will be going into space in 30 minutes. And the post was 28 minutes old.
Oh my
So
God.
I was like, she's about to go into space. And then literally refresh the page. And it's like, Katy Perry's in space. Katy Perry's back on Earth. And I was like, what just happened? What is going on here? But yes, Katy Perry went into space for 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came back down. They chilled up in the atmosphere. They said hi. They floated around for a bit. She showed her set list.
Oh my God.
And they came down and she sang a song as they all went down together. But she said, I'm not singing up until that moment when they were descending.
What? That
Then
sounds
she
like
decided that she would sing.
sounds like the crappiest adventure into space ever.
Yeah, because everyone's like, Katy Perry, sing, Katy Perry, sing. And she's like, no, I'm not singing. And then as they're descending, she sings. Because she said,
What a wonderful world.
yeah, she did sing What a Wonderful World. And she's like, I didn't want it to be about me.
It sounds like she did.
The only thing I knew about this whole thing is that she was
Katy-
going into
yeah.
space.
Who else went into space? Who
Yeah.
were the other women? I don't know of any other women
Jeff
besides Katy
Bezos'
Perry.
wife was also one of the people who
Jeff
went up in space.
Bezos' wife?
Yeah.
Lex Luthor's wife went into space?
Yeah.
I sent you a TikTok about one of the women that was in the space thing.
It might be in here.
Okay, good. 'Cause that is like actually really cool.
So, this is what's been happening on Twitter, though.
Oh my god, did you guys see Katy Perry went to space in the flying dildo? You know the same Katy Perry that's constantly
So,
Yeah.
this is what's happened.
Conspiracy?
All of the internet has gone full conspiracy
They
brain
took the red pill?
about fucking Katy Perry in space.
Hmm.
We saw it live, and people do not believe that Katy Perry went into space. I don't know how. It baffles me. But here, let's
tossing
continue.
up Illuminati signs and subliminal programming in her music videos. Yeah, I'm sure she's not a part of any demonic plan. Have a look at his takeoff video. What an interesting shape they fucking chose. Eh? What an interesting shape they chose for the... so...
And this is just like him talking about it. I think here he goes into more why it's
Whoa.
actually devil
Look at their
worship.
Fantastic Four costumes.
I know.
Very interesting on the suit that she was wearing. Where you can see it up.
Oh,
Looks like
that is pretty
the
neat, though.
Baphomet.
That's pretty
It's the
wild.
entity that,
Look at
once
that.
again, the
It's
satanic
a
elite,
Bahamut.
Illuminati, possibly the Illuminati,
Right.
they worship.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if you guys do
Or
this, but
Baphomet.
Yeah.
is
Baphomet.
the symbol
There we
of the
go.
Church of Satan. A figure general.
So he's claiming Satan went into space. I don't even know what exactly his claim is.
So Satan possessed Katy Perry's body Satan went to space, not Katy Perry.
No, so that's just like one of the first ones. From here,
Then she sung out
it just
Satan
fucking
from her
went
body.
like crazier. It
Yeah.
went from, oh, this was like a demon mission, and Baphomet from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Baphomet.
was part of the whole thing, and then it
The
just
Baphomet.
devolved even worse. 'Cause,
Whoa.
this is people saying
Nobody left that capsule.
the fakest garbage in 2025.
What?
And they're
I just wanted to do a really quick video on this
really
stage. Katy Perry to space.
so we went from it to being a devil plan to now it's just fully staged.
Just want to show you this really, really quick one that happened during the live footage of the opening of the hatch. Check this out.
So this is the one that everyone online is freaking out about.
Really?
Because they're like, this hatch opening?
Yeah.
I bet they wish they never showed it because everyone's like, oh, it's a pressurized system. Why?
Why would you send a pressurized thing into space?
No.
Is that the deal? I don't know.
Still, is that still the
So
waiting emotion,
before
or is she still
Bezos can
desperate? Oh my
open
God,
the door
I
to
saw
the ship,
stars,
Yeah.
I saw the creature
you'll
of
see
the
that
earth.
like someone
What
from
is-
the
what's gonna
inside
come out of,
like peeks it open a little bit,
Yeah.
like right there,
her heart?
and then they close it because
Because they were supposed to open it from the outside?
yeah. So they were supposed to wait and then open it from the outside so it could be this big spectacle.
Bezos out there right by the
But
capsule.
everyone's
Kinda
like,
hard to
it's
see.
supposed to be a
That
pressurized
is
thing that
correct.
can't
That is
open from
Jeff
the
Bezos,
inside. Like, why is this the
founder,
case? What's going on? But, like,
Hey, if that's the case, then help the astronauts on the moon get out.
Okay, guys.
So he's going to explain the exact reason why
Yeah.
it's fake. Even though I just did it, I'm going to let him talk.
All right.
Just let him have it.
I'm intrigued.
Did you see that? Let's go back and watch it one
Actually,
more.
we don't need to go back again. He's going to go back? All
Yeah.
right.
Stand in front of it. And then, actually, she starts laughing about it. As you can see right here, because, like I said, it's all staged. It has to look like it's open from the outside.
And we're now just awaiting the open.
That's the whole big deal. And the whole internet was like, oh my God, what the hell? I did some research into it, and I was looking into like how the system works.
Yeah.
It's actually mandatory for the system to be able to open from the inside and outside in case there was an emergency or something happened.
Like a plane.
Yeah, so
Planes are pressurized.
however the door works, they just opened it first, and then Bezos was like, no, wait, like I want it to be like this big thing where I open it.
Oh my God.
Even though it's supposed to be the ladies in space. But it's so stupid that like that
He's
caused...
like, I am a man. I need to do
But
this.
from there, it got like more and more people saying,
Underneath the Baphomet. When you flip the
I couldn't escape it. It was all over my feet. I was like, what the fuck is happening? She was up there for 11 minutes, and there's hours and hours and hours and hours of people.
Katy Perry
Ah.
underneath the Baphomet. When you flip this symbol around,
Dang.
is the Baphomet. The goat imagery is associated with fertility.
Whoa.
It looks like uterus.
Virgin uterus went into space.
Did you see those old
Bezos
videos like back in the
outlet
day where
went
they were
into
saying like
space.
Monster
The
Energy was the
Space
devil?
Force
What? No.
And it had the
No.
3 scratch
Uterus.
marks.
And when
And they're like, that's the mark of the beast.
Yeah, it's the mocking of the Holy Trinity.
while we
Wow.
see this Baphomet symbol trend worldwide, Lady Gaga doing the
Gaga.
Baphomet, number one viral meme doing the exact Baphomet
What?
hand gesture.
What? How?
Yeah, I know. This is how deep it's gotten.
Amazon, a Mason, with the phallic for the prime.
That is a
Because
peener.
It's because they do everything from A to Z. It's not supposed to be a dick. Did you think that was supposed to be a dick?
It's a panger.
I don't think so. But this has 372,000 views.
What? We got to start getting on this train. We got to come up with conspiracies. What's our conspiracy of Katy Perry? I believe she's made of candy.
So, you know,
She's a
one that
lollipop guild.
legitimately one that I've heard
What?
is that she went up there.
Yeah.
They replaced her with a fake
Yeah.
and they sent it back down.
And they shot her body out
So
into
Katy
space.
Perry's still out there somewhere.
In
and now we
space?
have a fake Katy Perry.
What if she's Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel or whatever? What if she's Captain
And they
Marvel
have to
flying
send
out
her,
in
like,
space?
through?
They had to shoot her up in space so that way she could inconspicuously go out the tip of the peener and then swap out with another Katy Perry.
How crazy would it have been if that exploded? Right? That would have been like the fucking biggest news
While
of the
she's
year.
singing and coming down. What do
What
I
a wonderful- Oh my god! Because like Oprah was there watching her friend go
Oh
up in
my
space,
God.
and like everyone's
That
together.
would be awful. That would be like watching that sub for that visit of the Titanic go off.
Yeah, that's true. It's like if you had seen it go off, but
That'd be horrible.
instead of just being like people who are researching the Titanic,
Yeah.
you have like actually Leonardo DiCaprio and the cast of Titanic. In
Oh
the
my God.
submarine.
That's when they do the new sub, the bigger and better one.
Yeah.
Uses an Xbox One controller.
So this is.
Oh my God.
Everyone knows these memes in terms of like the AI packaging for like action figures. So ChatGPT has a feature where you can like have it generate images, and this has been one that like everyone's been doing in terms of action figure packs. But fake woman in fake space.
I like that she's got the Star Trek like
Yeah,
tricorder.
because AI was like, yeah, we'll steal the Star Trek logo. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. We got you covered. Actually, this is an upside down V. And
Whoa,
the letter
for
V
uterus?
stands for very demonic.
Whoa! Oh my God, Alex, that's the theory. That's the theory.
Yeah.
That's the one we gotta go with.
Yeah. Oh my God. The moon landing, as if like that wasn't enough, that everyone's like, oh man, moon landing's fake. It's like now we have this whole new generation. It's okay. We have this whole new generation.
Whole new
What is this one?
following of conspiracy
Yeah,
theorists.
there's
budding conspiracy
gonna be
theorists.
movies about this shit later because it's
Probably.
gonna get such. Oh yeah, and
Je l'appelle.
this guy
Yeah?
is saying, "Fuck us seeing it live. It's CGI." We all know the images are CGI. There's no debate left.
I wish I
look at
spoke
those
French.
graphics. But the best part is when the actress opens the fake door too early. We are told to shut it quickly. Then Bezos shows up with his metal lever,
Get Jeff Bezos to open the hatch.
pretending to open a hatch that's already open. It's a joke. But above all, it's a ritual. They go up in a giant dick in a uterus. The cosmic egg. It's not a flight, it's rebirth. Like Beyonce's tour.
What? Excuse me?
Welcome to the internet. I felt like a
Welcome
crazy
to
person,
the
just
internet.
like anyone who's taking this at face value and just seeing these people. They're either going to go, wow, these people are crazy stupid, or you're going to have people be like, wait a second, what are the chances that this is fake? Because you have like a million fucking people telling you it's fake. What are you going to start to think? Wake
That
up,
it's
people!
real. Whoa, buddy.
Yeah, here we go. Although they would say the same thing with us, right? Here's another one.
I
saying-
think everybody thinks we're fake all the time.
Yeah, we're actually not even real people.
Yeah, we're actually just AI, and we occasionally spout out humor.
Everyone was hating her for this. They're like, she went on a fake trip to space and then did this shit.
What is that?
She gets out of the ship and then she goes to kiss the Earth because she's happy to be back
Ew,
on
dirty
Earth.
hair. Then she's
Dirty
not going to
hair?
wash her.
She just kissed the floor.
She kissed the
You're worried about her
ground.
hair being dirty?
Her hair fell into the ground.
Her
Alex.
lips touched the floor.
She could lick the dirt off of her lips, but not every
She could lick the
single
dirt out
strand.
of her hair.
She would have to put every singular.
Yeah,
she
the
would-
mouth is way worse than the hair.
She would have to suck every strand of hair delicately and swirl it around together.
Have you ever washed your hair?
No. What is that?
Please explain that concept that you just gave me. Okay, I have two more.
What does the word wash mean, Lois?
What is this one? Yeah, this is them. They faked the whole thing, and they replaced her with a
I feel like
clone.
she's going to turn invisible.
That's this one. They replaced her with a clone.
What? So the one on the
And-
right's a clone or the one on the left?
I don't fucking know. But it says the launch day was 4/15/2025. 4 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5.
What?
It makes 9/11.
What? How?
So they're saying
I suck at math. I
This
can't figure that
This
one
is an
out.
inside job, just like 9/11 is what they're trying to say. Trying to say Katy Perry going to space for 11 minutes is an inside job by the same people who did 9/11.
Interesting.
That's going to make for a helpful thumbnail. Here you go. This is another one. Was this space trip fake?
She looks high there. What is that? A
It
flower?
reveals this 11
Fuck, this is loud. Okay, sorry.
minute space journey is a hoax. Katy Perry completed her 11-minute space journey yesterday. When she stepped out of the space capsule, people found the daisy in her hand was intact, as fresh as it was before going into space, and not even a bit deformed. This has aroused people's suspicion that perhaps they didn't actually reach space. Firstly, due to the influence of
I was also hearing people saying that, like, tits should be blowing up in space. What's up?
You're hamsterfied.
What do you mean? You got high-pitched voice?
You have high-pitched voices and it's speed talking.
Whoa, what? For how long?
It just started. During this video.
All right, so everybody who's watching the video, there's probably a cut right there. Just letting you guys know.
I threw up.
For some reason, our voices got chipmunk-fied. And if you check the audio levels on our voices, the peaks were 9. And the lowest points was -1.1. So I think...
Oh my God. This Katy Perry stuff is getting too real.
Yeah.
Let's back out quickly.
Yeah, we got to get out of this Katy Perry hole.
Ew, stinky.
Plants will be squeezed and deformed to varying degrees in
Wait,
space.
what?
Freshly picked daisy will deform and wither over time in space, and this daisy would at least...
Within 11 minutes?
That's what I was about to say, too. It's like, they're only up there for 11 minutes and barely, like, fully up there for 11 minutes, right?
Presumably.
Secondly, there is a lack of moisture in space. When the daisy is exposed to space without its root system, the moisture will evaporate rapidly, and the daisy will become dry and turn yellow. However, in Katy Perry's space footage, this daisy...
I wonder why this is... I got to do research into this, too. They were also saying that, like, the way they were floating around, they're like, oh, it's just a set, all this shit. It's crazy, because, like, my question genuinely, like, when the moon landing happened, if you want to say the moon landing is fake, it's during, like, the Cold War time, the space race time.
Yep.
Right? Everyone's trying to be the first to get... Okay, fine. If you want to say that's fake because America wanted to show its power, so, like, yeah, we already got a guy on the moon. Yep. Fine. What is the reason you would want to fake Katy Perry going into space? There's no reason.
And is it really even space, or is it just like a portion of the stratosphere or whatever?
Yeah, it's just up enough to
make
float.
you go lose gravity.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then you come back.
That's about
down.
it.
Yeah.
Oh no, everybody's going cuckoo
I know.
caca coconuts.
I've never seen so many conspiracy theories about like something that happened so short, like 11 minutes. Anyway,
There's bigger things to conspirize about. Like, is the world really flat? I'll never tell.
ask Katy Perry.
Oh,
she had the #1 view.
That is true.
She's like, oh no, it's flat. So they killed her and they replaced her with a clone.
Oh my God, maybe that's why they cloned her.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
No one could tell us. No, we can't let her tell anybody.
Jace, we can't tell anybody.
Okay, so guys, now we're gonna be entering the final segment of our podcast, which is
advice.
What's up, Matt?
Not much, just chilling. I'm gonna drink some more beer.
I'm gonna need you to read. Can you do that right now?
What? Sure.
Actually, can you zoom in, Bridget? Can you just hold control?
The video game?
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, Bridget.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay.
How should I handle my boyfriend being late? Again! So my boyfriend, 31 male, and I, 29 female, live together. Today being Friday, we both worked until 1500, so around 3 p.m. We plan to go out on a date tonight because we haven't been in months. After work, my boyfriend went to visit his friend. He said he wouldn't be long, and we are still going out tonight. I asked him when he would be home. He said between 1700, so 5 o'clock and 5:30. Then he would just change out of his clothes and we could leave. Now, just to be clear, this isn't the first time my boyfriend made plans with me and then would show up 4 to 5 hours late. This also isn't the second time, or sadly the third. I absolutely hate sitting around waiting for him to show up. I have talked about this each time he shows up late. He then promises to be better. Also important to note is he never shows up late for other appointments, just seemingly with me. How do I manage this? How do I get the idea through to him that he makes me feel unimportant and like absolute shit?
I have a genuine question for this person, this poster. Have you ever asked what does hold him up? Or is he just like show? Because 4 to 5 hours late is
Yeah, that's a substantial time.
crazy amount of time.
Is he doing doobs? Is he drinking a brewski?
And also, if he showed up 4 to 5 hours late to an appointment,
He's not going into that appointment. I didn't think you could compare it, but maybe compare it to like if
You chipmunked again.
Okay. What if we just give advice as chipmunks? Yeah, so for the rest of this segment, we're gonna be chipmunks, apparently.
so yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like talk to him about it, try to see why he's late, what's going on, and yeah, no, that's weird. 4 to 5 hours late is way too long.
That's a little sus, just a little bit. I do agree about asking him what's up. Maybe put an Apple
Tracker on an air tag. Put an air tag up his butt. Hey, suck my dick, Dave. You can't tell me what to do. Me and my brothers are fucking out of here. Yeah. We're not going out on a date with you tonight, Dave. Ew, wait a second. Gross. Fuck you and your family. They're just going out to dinner. They're not even here. Wouldn't be called a date. Oh my god. You can manage by recognizing he loves you. He already knows and doesn't care to change. Yeah, that's crazy. Especially since you've approached him a couple of times about this and whatnot, and he still ends up screwing up. Yeah.
Give him an ultimatum.
How long has she been with this person?
Be like, either you come home at a reasonable time and treat me right, otherwise...
But they live together.
Yeah.
How long have they been together that they live together? But
yeah, that's also a good
She's
question.
already signed up to like that to be the norm.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, this has happened so many times.
Yeah, let me live with them.
That's awful.
It's starting to cut now, too.
Whoa.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode.
I hope you like
we
our
had a lot of
Chipmunk
fun.
advice segment. It was beautiful.
It'd be so funny if when we're editing, it's not even Chipmunk.
Oh, that would suck.
That honestly would be so funny.
Because I'd be like, what the fuck happened? Guys, thank you so much. We'll catch you next time. We love you, and we're going to give you a left,
We love you.
right, and a good night.
Don't show up late for your significant
Definitely
others.
not
Show them
4 to 5
appreciation.
hours late. I would leave you.
Whoa. Oh my God.